Okay, hello. It is I, Brandon. I know it's been a little while since we've played the game. To be perfectly honest, I got very, very busy and I just did not have the time. So I wasn't playing. I'm gonna be more honest, I was playing a little bit, but I was testing out some different like theories for how to run this, and I came up with something that I really like. So we're gonna start a whole new session now with kind of a whole different idea. Instead of it's basically the logistic hub idea. It's kind of like the Amazon idea, I hate to say, or the FedEx idea, where you ship everything to like one place, and then from that place you distribute it to where it needs to go. I know it's not that like mind blowing, but in this game it actually worked. I tried it out a couple of times and I was able to make quite a lot of profit quite quickly. So I was impressed. So let's go ahead and get a whole new seed going here. Get a nice new little map. We'll do a very large 1-to-1. Yeah, that's good. Towns are high. Industry medium. I think this is fine. Okay. Um, Year 2000, up to 6 cargo types. I've already customized it so that we're actually having access to every single vehicle, which is fine. I lose achievements, but I don't really care. I'm not really playing this for achievements. Okay, so the idea is that, first of all, we need to find the most profitable thing on the map and make money doing that right away. Because in order to set up this whole logistics system, it actually costs quite a lot of money to set the whole thing up. So, um, so we need something to build money up like first, like our seed money, I guess, is the way to look at it. Um, so what we are going to do is look for oil. That seems to be the consistently profitable item on these maps that if we can set up a nice little oil network, we can make some money. So, okay, here we are. Welcome to our map. Let's take a look at our beautiful map and see what towns we're dealing with today. We've got the beautiful city of Inglewood, been there. Costa Mesa, okay, not been there. Dallas, been there, okay. Port St. Lucie, I've never been there. Tulsa, Oklahoma, hey, I've been there. Marietta, Georgia, beautiful, been there. Antioch, oh, hey, that's actually close to here. Antioch is here in California. It's in the East Bay. I was there 2 weeks ago. Fremont, hey, my wife used to live there. I've been there. I just met somebody who moved from there just a little while ago. Columbia, South Carolina, I know lots of people there. Los Angeles, I've got some good friends there and some family there. Where else are we? Springfield, Illinois, or Springfield anything. There's Springfield all over America. Omaha, Nebraska, that's a fun place. I was there once competing in a theater competition. It was fun. Gilbert, Arizona, small town, kind of outside of Phoenix, Chandler area. Clarksville, is that Tennessee? I want to say that's in Tennessee. I'm testing myself here. This is fun. What other cities we got on the map here? Oxnard, that's a place. Laredo, Texas, I know that. Lansing, Michigan, I know that. Corona, that's in LA, I believe. Stamford, I don't actually know where Stamford is. I know where Stanford is, like the school. Grand Rapids, Illinois, I knew that one. So there's only Oxnard, which I think's in LA, but I'm not sure. And Stamford, I don't know where Stamford is. Well, ironically, um, Corona seems to be the place where we're going to do our business. I will say this because there is an item here, the fuel refinery, there is the oil refinery, and there is raw oil. So as you can see, we have the makings for money right here. And we have Corona needing said item. Do we have a second client? We do. Oxnard also wants said item. So we have two people who want the item, and we have all the things we need to make it. So first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to connect my system up using my own roads so that I kind of control this system a little bit. And it's an expensive $2 million tunnel right off the bat. We're just going to spend some money. But I think sometimes in life you got to spend some money right away to make life worth living. Okay, so, and then here, this oil back here, I'm actually going to want to build another road here. I'm going to replace these with better roads in the future. But this is more as like a shortcutty system. Okay, so here's what we got. We got our raw oil here. It's going to go into this little guy, and that's where it's going to be picked up and taken to where it goes. We've got another one here. Okay, we've got this oil. This is where it's all going to get refined and processed. So all these two are just going to funnel down to here. That's fine. This is then going to funnel over to here, like so. And We're actually going to have this line go back and forth with it, and then the line that's going to take it into the town. Oh, we're going to have to expand the roads in this town. This town needs better roads. Let's fix that right away. I always build a little ring around the town as a way of marking where I want it to grow to. Like I'm basically telling the town, hey, do this. I also do a lot of this early in the process because the town's not that big. So since I'm going to have to destroy a bunch of buildings to make the roads I want, it's cheaper to do it when there are less buildings. There we go. We've got a little road network starting to form here. Okay. Now we put this guy down right here. So basically, it has to give. Oh yeah, this will work. This will work. This will connect to everything. Okay. All right. So this is the basis of what we are doing here. We're actually going to base everything off of this oil refinery. So this is going to be like our home base right here. All right. Line number 1, oil. Line number 2, more oil. So we're going to call this oil 1, oil 2. This is the one that's going to go back and forth, moving fuel and refined oil. We're just going to call this fuel. I can't spell today. Fuel 01. Good enough. And then we're going to go from here to here, and this is going to be called fuel 02. And again, apparently, we just can't spell today. But that's okay. You know, in honesty, can't see half the letters on my keyboard. I have used this keyboard so much that half of the letters are gone. Like they're just completely like wiped off of the. You can't read them. So I'm just doing this off of memory, and sometimes you know, I accidentally hit the wrong keys. These things happen. Okay, so right away, I've got our 4 main lines. We're going to go ahead and connect all of these now with trucks. Let's use these oil trucks. We're going to buy 2 for oil 1, and we're going to buy 2 for oil 2, and we're going to buy 2 for fuel 1, and we're going to buy 2 for fuel 2. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So we've got 8 trucks in our system here. All right, and right away we're already getting some stuff showing up here in the station. This is fine. This is what we wanted. I'm just widening these stations a little bit so they've got a little more room to hold all this stuff. Okay. This one's going to be like a huge transfer point, so we're going to make this station a lot bigger because we have a lot going on here. In fact, I just realized the oil that's being dropped off here doesn't need to go into these truck stops. It could just be dropped off like at an actual, what is it? Hang on. There's a way to do this. There it is, truck stop. Yeah, we're just gonna like drop the oil off like that. So let me go back to oil 1, manage line, add station, add this station, and remove Corona branch. There we go. And then go back to oil 2 and do the same thing, manage line, add station, add this, remove Corona branch. So it's basically, these trucks are just going to drop off the oil. They don't need to go back. They don't need to fill with anything. They're going to go back empty. So that is perfectly fine. Let's also add let's add street access to this in a different location. No, we're just going to make this a little bit bigger then. It's okay, I can make it bigger. We can go a little bit bigger. Then add street access right here. Yes. Um, having a hard time connecting to the street here, apparently. There we go. We got there. Okay. I know it's wonky. It'll work. Okay. And then over here, this is never really going to get full because it's just going to go back and forth all the time. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Let's go ahead and speed up to the fastest possible speed. And let this play for a few minutes, and then we'll see if our first network is working. So far, so good. I mean, we're there's product moving in the system. You can see the oil refinery is refining oil, so this is a good thing. Let's see. Is Corona getting fuel yet? No. Let's keep an eye on this and let's see how long it takes before Corona becomes fueled. Okay. Still nothing. The demand is going up though, which is good. It means the city is growing a little bit. Okay, let's see how long it takes before we get fuel to arrive in this town to prove the concept that this whole series is working. Still no fuel. It's okay. It's gonna take a little while, right? The oil has to get to the refinery, then that refined oil has to get over to the fuel place, and then that has to get turned into fuel, then it has to get trucked. Basically, it has to go through like one, two, three. It has to get through three separate trucks before it can get to this, before it arrives here, right? So it's gonna take a little bit of time, right, for the system to like work the oil through, but it's going to arrive. The fuel's gonna get here. It could maybe. This one's got some. Let's look. It did not. Okay, well maybe two trucks is not enough for this. Oh no, there is definitely fuel showing up here in the. I think this truck has some now. No, he does not. Wait, yes he does. No, he does not. Is this guy gonna load with fuel? Let's watch. Eventually, one of these trucks has to carry fuel. He's got fuel. He's got 9. Okay, it's happening. The final product. Okay, so all 3 of these lines, even though we've only got 8 trucks, they should be creating profit for us now. Let's look. Yeah, they're making us a little bit of money. Okay, now is where the real profit comes in. Okay, so let's take a look at these 3 lines. How is our profit looking? Okay, let's let it run a few minutes. Because as you can see, we're getting some profit on the top end. The 2 oil ones are getting a lot of profit. My other fuel one's getting profit, but fuel 2, the final line, isn't really getting a lot of profit yet. So that one's a problem. Also, that one's taking a little bit of, oh no, 3 minutes for these two middle ones. So oil 2 and fuel 1 probably need another truck added to make them faster. Oh, there is definitely profit happening here. Oh yeah, and there's going to be profit happening here. Now all these trucks are both completely full of fuel. Oh no, one of them is full of fuel. So that's going to turn into profit. Let's just watch it. As soon as we get all of these in the green, then we'll stop this episode and we'll film another one where we will expand the network. Okay, still not in the green. I have faith that it will happen. Okay, it's almost there. This one's taking a little bit of time. Oh, it's so close. Look at that. So close. But there's no, both of the trucks are now currently empty. So I think we need to, we'll definitely expand the line. When we expand the line, it's going to make us more money just across the board. Yeah, because this one's just not profitable yet. We need more. We need everything moving. We need more. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Hashtag goals. That's going to be what we're going to do in the next episode, and that'll be fun. So, yay. Okay, farewell.